And a good day, everybody. Jean Henderson Pierre back again with you. Another beverage rambling edition. Today, we're looking at HOPness Haze IPA from Catawba Brewing Company, based in South Carolina. That would be, no, excuse me, take that back, in Morganton, North Carolina. But they are throughout the Carolinas area and even here in Alabama. Now, by looking at this, you would think this is sort of the HOPness Monster IPA. That one was at 6.5%. This is, I guess, is their New England version IPA. That one, I guess, was their West Coast version IPA. So, same design. If you go on the website, Catawba Brewing, you'll see it. But this is not the same beer. This is a hop haze, so which means this must be their New England IPA. And we all know they've become very popular. Now, as I said before, when I've done the other IPA reviews I've done, there's a difference between West Coast and New England style. New England style tend to be more fruit. Only difference is the same amount of hops. Only difference is with the New England is more fruit flavored. The fruits tend to overtake, the fruity taste. I can't say fruity taste, but the kind of well, you could say, yeah, the oranges, grapefruit tend to, orange, tangerine, grapefruit, whatever that may, flavors tend to overtake more of the hops, where with the West Coast, the hops tend to overtake some of the fruit flavor of their IPAs, if that's a better description. So there you go. I've done several beers from Catawba. I've done their Farmhouse Ted Ale. I've done their Redlicious, which is, I guess, their double IPA or Imperial IPA. I've done. As I mentioned, I've done their HOPness Monster IPA. So the brewery has put out some good beers. They think they got a distribution with Alabama, where they've pushed out the Carolinas and into Alabama. I think now it's pretty much throughout much of the southeast region. Georgia, Tennessee, Mississippi, I'm sure. And I'm sure they're in Louisiana and Florida. So here's what the beer looks like. This is their twin, or as they say, their cross-country cousin of the HOPness Monster. So, resides in New England, which means it's a New England style IPA. So, same hop aroma, Simcoe, Cascade hops, Mosaic hops, Citra hops as well. I'm getting more I don't say palm, let's say it's orange, maybe some pineapple in this, mango, but it's more tangerine I'm getting. I don't know. Let's see if I taste it, see if I get any pineapple mango flavors. Oh, tangerine flavors. That it is hazy for sure. Drinking this. I'm getting pineapple. getting a lot of orange, but I'm a little grapefruit, but it's more pineapple. I don't taste any mango as it says on the website. When you go to the website, you won't see the HOPness Haze IPA info, but you will see HOPness Monster info. But if you keep searching, you'll probably find something on it. Maybe. So 6%, which is ain't gonna really rough you up. Say if it was an Imperial IPA or a double IPA, then I would say, have at it. The more the merrier. It is hazy for sure, so nice bitter finish. Definitely all the flavors, as they say. More pineapple than I'm getting mango. Pineapple, orange, a little tad grapefruit, but the hops are definitely in this brew. So, yeah, this is a good American IPA. So, as I said, I've had a lot of beers from this company, and again, distribution has reached. I'm for sure from my last review I've done a Catawba beer has been, I think 2018 I did something for them. So I'm knowing their distribution is pretty much out there now throughout the Southeast. Maybe gone as far as the New England. I'm sure things have changed since from 2 years. So North Carolina, very good beer scene. When I was there, and that was going back 2005 when I was in North Carolina. They had that really were cranking out a lot of good craft beers. Been to a couple of microbreweries there in the Raleigh area. So again, that's been a long time ago. That's 2007, folks. So here we are, 2020. So we're talking a good. Excuse me, I say 2007. Excuse me, 2005, I should say. So we're talking a good 15 years since I was last there. So a lot, I'm sure, has changed in that area, in Raleigh, and I'm sure the entire state in terms of beers being produced in that state. So won't go on. This is a good IPA. I can say a great New England style IPA. I think there are others I've had are better. Sam Adams comes to mind. There's another one I've done recently with some things you try, you just tend to forget what they are. So, but do I prefer a difference between New England style IPAs and West Coast IPAs? I don't care personally. I think they're both good. I like both styles. Again, I've listed IPAs I've mentioned, I've drank before. Voodoo Ranger by New Belgium to, Goose Island IPA to Lagunitas, which the other day I did a review on the Wednesday night wildcard Wednesday with the guys. We did a review of some of the. I said Lagunitas is one of the 3 IPAs I tend to buy and get, consistently. So, but do I have a preference between New England and West Coast? Not really. I think they both are really good in my opinion. So, all right, I'm going to end it right there. So this, I'm going to go with a B plus score. So that would be a 8.8, 8.9, B plus for the HOPness Haze by our friends at Catawba Brewery. John Henderson, Pierre, the Beverage Ramble team. Keep on watching. As always, cheers, live, laugh, and love. Hopness, Haze.